So here comes the Henry Cavill part. Here comes the Henry Cavill part. And it's interesting because THR didn't have the full quote, because I remember I was looking at Screen Rant and they even talk about Ben Affleck a little bit and saying that Ben and Henry are not part of this universe. Even though you'd think man, if there's a Damian Wayne, Ben Affleck could, Batfleck could actually fit into this story. But he said right here, we didn't fire Henry. Henry was never cast. For me, it's about who do I want to cast as Superman and who do the filmmakers want to cast. And for me, for this story, it isn't Henry. And then he continued by saying, I like Henry. I think he's a great guy. I think he's getting dicked around. I think he's getting dicked around by a lot of people, including the former regime at this company. But this Superman is not Henry for a number of reasons. Whoa, watch out. Jays, look at this guy. Yeah. So pretty much, James Gunn was just, get the fuck out. I don't know, not talking about Henry Cavill. I'm just saying, he's just hey, we didn't fire him. And see, that's the thing, is a lot of people, and I've been seeing this today. So what I want to say about when it comes to Henry Cavill is the fact of the matter is when it comes to contracts and all this kind of stuff, I mean, we go back and forth with this. I mean, people still say that Ray Fisher was fired, even though it's no, he wasn't fired. He said he didn't want to do anything that had Hamada's name to it. So he dug his heels in, which I respect that more than being fired. He wasn't fired because Andy Muschietti wanted him to be in the Flash movie, and they talked and they had a conversation. Ray Fisher even said they had a conversation, but the fact of the matter is Ray didn't want to be a part of it, so he wasn't fired. So then when it comes to Henry Cavill, I see what they're saying right here. It's no, didn't fire him because guess what? And then, of course, the dicking around from other people. Yes, Warner Brothers, since 2017, been dicking around with him, and obviously he wanted to play Superman, and then just nothing was happening. What the hell? So when it comes to Henry Cavill and the power, and then I've said this before, when it came to his cameo in Black Adam, I kept on saying that he's not going to agree to it unless there's actually a contract. And sadly, there was never a contract. It was just a power move. You had Dwayne Johnson, and you had $7 Buck Productions that were really trying to get the whole DC Universe kind of thing. And I think they kind of used Henry Cavill a little bit to try to get that power struggle. They try to use him as, as a little bit of that. Because, I mean, I don't know what's happening with the representation when it comes to the Garcias anymore. I don't know. I know there's been there's been rumors that, completely dropped that, but it could be for other reasons. Who knows? But I've always said that, yes, it was always that. And he just agreed to obviously he got paid a good amount of money, but there was never a contract, which I thought he wouldn't do it without the contract, but there never was a contract, sadly. So then when it came to Gunn and Saffron coming in, I mean, let's face it, I'm not fully backing up Gunn here and saying that, oh yeah, he wanted Henry. He definitely did. No, I think they always wanted to have their own Superman, 100%. I believe that. I believe that 100%, that they wanted to start fresh when it came to Superman for sure. But I agree with them when it comes to Henry was dicked around big time when it came to a bunch of people. And you feel sorry for him, but I think Henry will be okay. He got paid, at least, he got paid good. He got paid well. So hopefully he'll be okay when it comes to all that. But yeah, it's all just, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. But, he still, of course, will always be my favorite Superman. We'll see what the new Superman is like, but yeah. So, but